you're currently hearing is human. The shapeshifter, weightlifter, I hate.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Mets taking on the Athletics. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set and towing the slab, Osvaldo Bido.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub-350 ERA, and you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Juan Soto. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lindor around second, headed for third. And he can't come up with it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
First and second, no outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Now, here is Luis Angel Acuna. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Line drive. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Fly ball down the line. And that will drop foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Wilson up next for the A's. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Wilson with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies. Popped up. Acuna. And there's one away. And time now to check out the A's lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Yuri Ruiz.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And now the DH, Brent Rooker. Rooker with another scorching run of play lately. Next pitch misses outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Ruiz on third with 2 out. That's down and in.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. That is the inning. The A's strand 1, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Bido, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And there's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now at the plate, Brett Beatty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Andujar pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 13.
So
Luis
up next for New York,
Torrens.
Luis Torrens. Fly ball center field. Butler on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 1 and the A's nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Now, Lawrence
the right
Butler.
field, Lawrence
Peterson back to work. Ground ball left side. Peterson winds and deals. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. 1 down, base is empty. And the slider catches the zone. On the ground. Lindor on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Gio.
Now here's Gio Urshela. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Urshela with some impressive production lately. Strike 2.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Towards first. Oh, what a stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Lindor.
That one fouled off. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. In the air, center field. Ruiz under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today. The way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Butler settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete
2
Alonso.
outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Fly to center his first time. Foul ball. On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
So a man at first. Here's Brandon Nimmo. RBI single his last time up. And that is out of play. Out to short, Wilson. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Mets leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The Athletics, the left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. To third, Beatty. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Johnny Pareda.
Johnny Pareda getting ready to hit. Little chopper rolls foul. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
This one smacked out to left center. Dives and makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Estee
And wow, what a great diving catch, Singy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Now it's going to be Esteury Ruiz. Two out, space is empty. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball popped up. Acuna makes the play, and that is that. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They're down 1-0. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Up the middle, Wilson on the run, sends it over to first, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
And the batter now, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throws it away. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Coming home, he'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Now 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Jose Siri. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
This one in the air. Pareda gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Beatty.
And now it's going to be Brett Beatty. Flied to left his first time. Hit on the ground might be 2. Throw to first in time.
The catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. His first time. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Wilson.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take, because he would have gotten jammed had he swung the bat.
Toss to Alonso, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now, Shea Langoliers. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Series as this one sized up, brings it in. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. 3rd out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bido back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just. Foul. The shortstop takes the ball. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ripped on a line. Andujar grabs it on the run.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now it's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
An absolute missile off the bat, Singy, and StatCast gives us the exact numbers.
Yeah, it was a blur leaving the park, Boog. 114 miles per hour on the exit velo, man. Put such a great swing on that ball, squared it up, and just drove it out of here despite not getting much air under it.
Alonso, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. And now the count is even. The A's bullpen has some movement. Michel Otonez, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 down, base is empty. And now Brandon Nimmo.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Ruiz. And that's the 3rd out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Geloff, 25 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Check swing, called strike.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's hammered into right field, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Urshela steps in. Grounded out his first time up. In the air, right side. And a base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Miguel. Grounded out his first time up.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch.
Baden goes to second for one. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman, Johnny Pareda.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Pareda. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Michel Otañez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see. And he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And takes low for ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Butler snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Andujar pulls it down, and there's two away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose.
Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. 3 up, 3 down that time. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 3 and the A's 1.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Stanek.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. Ruiz checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. So 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
In for a strike, 3-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Swing and a ground ball. Finds its way through, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number
So
5.
digging in, Jacob Wilson. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out. He makes all the plays. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Soto gets it back in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles, just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly is called.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Stepping in, Shea Langoliers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Right fielder,
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, TJ McFarland.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And the batter now, Brett Beatty.
You know, this is kind of a tough match. As a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher, what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That is upstairs for ball 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Geloff tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The catcher, number 13, Luis Torrens.
And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ruiz going back, reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here. stays alive. Oh, that hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Down in order go the Mets. But they still lead it 3-1.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. A.J. Minter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging in, Zach Geloff.
The second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Gio Urshela. To third, might be two. There's one. Out. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Next up for the A's, Miguel Andujar. And there's a ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Pareda in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Juan Soto.
McFarland back to work. On the ground at first. And that's foul. McFarland, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Well struck left field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. And that one missing low. Man at second. Smash to the left side. Zips it to first. And that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
To the right side. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Acuna.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Mets strand one as the lead remains 3-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Oscar Brazovan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Yuri Ruiz.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper at the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Rooker in the box now. Takes strike one. And fouled off.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Siri going back. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one.
This game has a different feel to it all of a sudden, doesn't it? This one might not finish the way we expected.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And it gets by him. In comes the run from second. Tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Butler swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base. But job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Now here is Zach Geloff. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down.
Nope. Outside.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
One ball.
It might be time to
strikes.
choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
In plenty of time to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. But they score twice and even it up late through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. That one is absolutely belted on Duhar. On the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
And here is Brett Beatty.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one in triple digits.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Got him swinging. No runs, no hits, no errors. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Diaz. Gio Urshela to the plate.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Line drive, base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Pareda in the box now, takes strike 1. And delivers outside. That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. And now the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
The center fielder, Esteury Ruiz.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
2 strikes.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Urshela around second, on his way to third. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the A's walk it off and win it 4-3.
always great when you've got pretty good speed over there at first base. Somebody that can score all the way around the bases. What a tremendous swing and execution by both the batter and the base runner for this walk-off win.
4-3 our final score. The A's hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.